And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Freak is out there with the great one. Then there's Red Hot. Then it's Junior. And it's Blue in at the 2. Here's ABC, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is. Look at that.
Yes, sir. It's almost as if he's allergic to layups. I mean, this guy has got to throw it down at every opportunity.
You know his teammates love seeing him explode to the rim like that. Count that one. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Here is Boomer. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. The pass to Dub. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Freak. 76ers moving the ball around. They get a hand on it. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Tries it from the top of the key, and there's Vancouver with another bucket.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Here's Red Hot. Pass to Freak. Lets it go. Off target from the wing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Red Hot. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Get ready for the dance squad! Get ready for the dance squad!
So Vancouver are going with a new group. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Big Daddy's checked in for Freak. Big Daddy comes in for Junior. Freak's checked in for Dub. And Dub subbed in for Red Hot. Man showing some terrific range.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. That's a big-time 3.
And they're on the break. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Ravens.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game. The 76ers trail by 7.
1:27 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Freak. Another three for Philadelphia.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's ABC, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Ravens, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Big Daddy. Another three for Philadelphia. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. ABC passes to Pond. Vancouver working the ball around now. Zuzman, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and gameplay. Now, here's Harrington. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. And the pass to Vanderbilt. And a miss there on the triple. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Ravens lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Vancouver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start. Vancouver leading by 5.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for the Ravens. Boomer out there with Thunder. Then there's Shake and Bake. Then there's Red Hot. And it's ABC in at the small forward.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Knocks it loose. Here's Pons. Here's Hope. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now a timeout called by Vancouver. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
The 76ers will go for a different look here. Freak's checked in for the great one. Junior comes in for Big Daddy. Dub's checked in for Freak. And it's red hot in for Dub. Here's Dub. It's good. Dub's got his second basket.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Freak. Here's Junior. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Here's ABC. He has 6. Here's Dub, and there's Vancouver with another bucket.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
In transition, here comes Vancouver. Connects from three-point range. Dub's got the lead up to 12 now for Vancouver. Here's Blue. Pass to Red. Here's the 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's ABC. Missed inside.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Barons. And he comes up with the deuce. ABC's got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Red Hot. He's got 8. Shot clock at 5. Fires from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out. Vancouver working the ball around now. Dub the pass to ABC. Fades. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pass to Blue. Here's Big Daddy. Driving inside. Oh, that's blocked. Passes it to Dub. And again, it's Vancouver with a 3.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Red Hot. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here is Boomer. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. It's good from long range. 17 points for Dub.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's Vancouver, their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Looking at the Ravens, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots have come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but now, well, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. giving up way too many easy runs. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Dub in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Junior. Freak is out there with the great one. Then it's Dub, and it's Red Hot in at the one spot. Now here's Freak. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Red Hot. Doesn't go that time. ABC passes to Boomer. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. ABC's got the first field goal of the second half for Vancouver. The pass to Junior. There's Red Hot. He's got 10, and Askins gets it to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's ABC, and that's going to be a travel.
76ers ball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the 76ers with some changes. Big Daddy's checked in for Junior. Freak comes in for Dub, and Dub subbed in for Red Hot. The 76ers trail by 16. Harrington with it. There's Freak. And yes, it's good. Freak's got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's ABC. Oh, come on. Wow. And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
G passes to Boomer. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Harrington. Here's ABC. Puts it up. Knocked loose.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Red Hot is checked in for ABC. The 76ers trail by 16. To the middle. There's Freak. Uses the glass to finish the layup. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Here's Harrington after Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Freak. Good on the triple. Freak's got 6.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Thunder's checked in for Vancouver. Big Daddy's checked in for Philadelphia. Harrington, the pass to Freak. Here's Hope. And he banks in the layup. And the Ravens lead by 15.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Here is Boomer. Got a piece of it. Here's Big Daddy. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Passes it to ABC. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thunder. The three-pointer, no good. The 76ers trail by 15. Takes it inside. And he gets the bucket. Vanderbilt's got his first 2 points of the night.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Here is Boomer. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Boomer's got his third bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Harrington. That shot off. Thunder passes to Pond. Here is Boomer. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Thunder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Vancouver holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Red Hot. Thunder is out there with Boomer. Then it's G, and it's ABC. And at the 3, the small forward. Here's Hope. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
The finish. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Blue, and there's the pass to Red Hot. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down.
Pass to Bonds. A steal. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Red Hot. Here's Askins. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Pons, and no good, trying to use the glass. The 76ers trail by 19. Pass to Blue. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Ravens.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
First free throw is good. So Vancouver going with almost an entire new group here. ABC's checked in for Red Hot. ABC comes in for ABC. Dubs checked in for Thunder. And it's Boomer in for Boomer. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Freaks checked in for Big Daddy. Good on both. Here is Boomer. Pass to Dub. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And now Philadelphia on the break. Junior with the ball. Vancouver leading by 17. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The pass to Red Hot. And that one is hammered home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Pass to Boomer.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Tubb. 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Here's Junior. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Goes to Philadelphia.
.146 left in the fourth quarter. Here is Boomer. Passes it to ABC. To end the drought. Oh!
No doubt.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Get ready for the Dance Squad. Get ready for the Dance Squad.
And now, the moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tubb.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Vancouver.
This is a game where the defense, Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Tubb.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Here is Boomer. Now the pass to Tubb. 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. The first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
Here's what Vancouver's going with right now. Mo Wagner's checked in for ABC. Young comes in for G. Shake and Bake's checked in for ABC. And Kispert subbed in for Boomer. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. 14 feet away. And that one is off. Here's Vancouver with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here. Thunder's checked in for Doug. Then for the 76ers, Poirier's checked in. And Prime Time subbed in for Freak. 76ers on defense. They trail by 16. Here's Kispert. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Springer. From the baseline. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Here's Thunder. And so it's the Ravens with the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.